A man should look for what is and not for what he thinks should be. Don't worry about being effective. Just concentrate on being faithful to the truth. Si no usaba esta vida, entonces la estaba desperdiciando. All men who have achieved great things have been great dreamers. When you are identified with the One, all things will be complete to you. Either you want change or you want comfort, but you can't have both. It is better to be divided by truth than united in error. No one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of others. Ability will never catch up with the demand for it. The trouble is, you can shut your eyes, but you can't shut your mind. Travel light, live light, spread the light, be the light. It is an acceptance of being uncomfortable that drives change. Nothing truly valuable arises from ambition or from a mere sense of duty. It stems rather from love and devotion towards men and towards objective things. First learn to become invincible, then wait for your enemy's moment of vulnerability. Create your own miracles. Do what you think you cannot do. Supreme excellence consists of breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting. Therefore, the good fighter will be terrible in his onset and prompt in his decision. I'd rather die while I'm living than live while I'm dead. I will not let anyone scare me out of my full potential. Forget injuries. Never forget kindnesses. Start writing, no matter what. The water does not flow until the faucet is turned on. It is said we learn more from our failures than our successes. Don't worry about the negative people may say about you. Learn from it and move on. Every ounce of my cynicism is supported by historical precedent. In the cherry blossom shade, there's no such thing as a stranger. I am thankful for all of those who said no to me. It's because of them I'm doing it myself. You not only are hunted by others, you unknowingly hunt yourself. Don't be afraid of being different. Be afraid of being the same as everyone else. Accept our own thoughts. There is nothing absolutely in our power. To understand the limitation of things, desire them. Living never wore one, so much as the effort not to live. But only he who, himself enlightened, is not afraid of shadows. If the road is easy, you're likely going the wrong way. He who is prudent and lies in wait for an enemy who is not will be victorious. A tiny change today brings a dramatically different tomorrow. Because you can only die once, but you can suffer forever. People who keep stiff upper lips find that it's damn hard to smile. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Time bows to authentic commitment, and it stretches to accommodate it. Everybody stay positive, no matter how negative life gets. The question is not what you look at, but what you see. If your actions don't live up to your words, you have nothing to say. A truth that's told with bad intent beats all the lies you can invent. Stay close to anything that makes you glad you are alive. What is essential in war is victory, not prolonged operations. Those who do not think about the future cannot have one. Growth and advancement happen outside the comfort zone. We all make choices, but in the end, our choices make us. Don't ever take a fence down until you know why it was put up. Until you have suffered much in your heart, you cannot learn humility. There is little success where there is little laughter. The hardest thing of all is to find a black cat in a dark room, especially if there is no cat. Flow with whatever may happen and let your mind be free. Remember that the happiest people are not those getting more, but those giving more. Life is short. Live it. Love is rare. Grab it. Anger is bad. Dump it. Fear is awful. Face it. Memories are sweet. Cherish them. If you're waiting until you feel talented enough to make it, you'll never make it. It is not worth the while to let our imperfections disturb us always. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. When inequality takes root, a garden of problems flourishes. Reason is, and ought only to be the slave of the passions. Recognizing power in another does not diminish your own. Faithless is he that says farewell when the road darkens. You never fail until you stop trying. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. I think there is only one quality worse than hardness of heart, then that is softness of head. But man's duty is to try and endeavor. Success depends upon chance and environments. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you odd. It's not what you are in life, but what you make of it. Your vision will be blurry, but it will grow clear with time. Notice the difference between being in control and needing control. A common man marvels at uncommon things. A wise man marvels at the commonplace. We must live together as brothers, or perish together as fools. There is no saint without a past, no sinner without a future. Let everything be allowed to do what it naturally does, so that its nature will be satisfied. The true vocation of man is to find his way for himself. Follow your heart, then root its longing with the facts. The good fighter is able to secure himself against defeat, but cannot make certain of defeating the enemy. Whatever you believe with feeling becomes your reality. There is an intelligent way to eat a live frog. I just don't know what it is. Be grateful for what you already have while you pursue your goals. The right way to go easy is to forget the right way. Your highest thoughts sometimes arise in your lowest moments. He who pursues fame at the risk of losing his self is not a scholar. All paths are present, always, and we can but choose among them. No other success can compensate for failure in the home. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. The older I grow, the more I distrust the familiar doctrine that age brings wisdom. A real scientist solves problems, not wails that they are unsolvable. The desire to reach for the stars is ambitious. The desire to reach hearts is wise. Many things that don't really mean so much of anything are wonderful. It's hard not to feel happy when you make someone smile. A thing is not necessarily true because a man dies for it. Deal with your past so that it won't affect your future. Thinking something does not make it true. Wanting something does not make it real. The most wasted of all days is one without laughter. Nothing is permanent in this wicked world, not even our troubles. To a mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. How quick come the reasons for approving what we like. I finally figured out the only reason to be alive is to enjoy it. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education.